Good Sunday. Yesterday, we saw highs right around 62 degrees in Sacramento. The projected high was 64, so we came in just a bit under. But across much of the valley, warm temperatures, especially in Fairfield at 68. Looking at those lower 60s for Stockton, Modesto. Now for your Sunday, we will see temperatures rising a few more degrees, expected to be in the mid 60s today, all before we start seeing a change in the weather pattern tomorrow. So a gorgeous Sunday ahead, and then the cooler temperatures come in on Monday. That's also when we expect the clouds to start rolling in. By the evening hours, we could expect to see some showers overnight Monday into Tuesday, which is also going to start leading to more showers, snow showers, and even thunderstorm chances expected from Tuesday into Wednesday. So we do have a bit of a shift happening here as we move from almost summer-like, spring-like temperatures over the weekend to then looking at some more showers and even spring to, winter-like conditions as we start moving through the midweek. So here's what's going on outside. We are seeing in the atmosphere a low pressure system that's pushing up into the Gulf of Alaska, Pacific Northwest area with a cold front associated. Now, this system itself is a little bit broken up, not tightly wound where we start to see it really pulling in all the moisture, bringing us all that heavy rainfall in one moment. This system's going to be a little bit different because what we see with this system is a breakup of the cloud coverage. You can already see it right behind the low here as a lot of the clouds kind of spread out. But the best thing about these clouds, they make for beautiful sunrises, sunsets, but they also cause a lot of instability. We talk about instability because the breakup of the clouds allows for sunshine to start moving in. When the sun comes in, it warms the earth up. We start to see a shift from cold air aloft to warm temperatures at the surface. When you get that imbalance happening, that's going to create some thunderstorm chances as we start moving from Tuesday to Wednesday. So you're saying, hey, it's 2 days out. How do you know there's going to be thunderstorms? This kind of helps us predict those thunderstorms coming in Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, a little lower than this, you can see some moisture trying to accumulate here, pulling in from what we typically call the Pineapple Express areas of an atmospheric river where we see solid moisture. So the system is trying to tap into that solid moisture, although it doesn't look like we're going to get it until way at the end of that as we start moving into Wednesday. And then that system there will start pulling in from Northern California to Southern California as it moves through Wednesday afternoon, evening. So hopefully you got a little bit of a grasp of what's going on out there as we start moving through the first half of the week. Let's look ahead here. So as you get to about lunchtime, we're pretty good, right? We're going to start off Monday. You're like, wow, it's a beautiful day. Then that all changes afternoon because we start to see the rain just off the coastline, starts to move in into your afternoon, evening hours. And by 5:30 p.m., your commute home could be a wet one, especially for areas north of I-80. You could see areas along I-5 near Reading already starting to even get areas of snowfall. So that's a possibility if you're moving that direction by Monday afternoon. Now the system will continue to move through overnight. This isn't going to be a big rainmaker on Monday overnight. It's just going to be a quick little shower in and out. But by Tuesday, we want to be aware that the afternoon hours is where we're going to see the biggest chance for thunderstorms because take a look. You see a little bit of these pockets here happening where you get some sunshine, a little bit of rain, lighter rain. Beautiful rainbows, send those into us. And then just offshore, a very nice heavy band of water out there. This is where we start to see the differences of temperature, rain, moisture, everything involved here, creating a chance for thunderstorms. So we want to watch out for that because thunderstorms could also lead to, dust devils happening. We get change in winds. And it's also even some light tornado activity possible for some areas like we've seen it in Davis before. I mean, these aren't big, EF 1s and 2s, but we are looking at possibilities of, a 0 even potentially moving through. So what we look for when we see thunderstorms are those chances because we want to be aware of that. Now, as we start moving into Wednesday, you see a lot of breakup off the ocean there of the cloud systems. That, again, is leading to more of that warmth coming in, a lot of the showers pushing through, and then that instability with thunderstorm chances. The system moves south for Wednesday afternoon. So by the afternoon hours, we could even be looking at more sunshine. Meanwhile, Southern California getting hit hard with that rain. So if you have to head down south for Wednesday afternoon, be ready for that. This is the next best chance of another system coming in for your March 15th, 8:30 a.m. with some rainfall. But at this point in time, we're just putting in the calendar here. Expect cloudier conditions. So we're going to hold off on really predicting that next weather pattern until we get a little bit of a better idea of what's happening over the Pacific. Now, in the next 8 to 14-day outlook, you see drier conditions for much of the U.S. I mean, really looking at northern areas near the Great Lakes all the way down to the desert Southwest, the West Coast, very dry. But the gray area here is normal. So most of California is going to be pretty normal for this time of year, which is actually pretty good for us because we typically tend to go dry most of the year. Meanwhile, you can see much of the East Coast much wetter than normal, so they do need a little bit of rain. Let's take a look here at temperatures though. So now that we're looking at a little bit less rain, the temperatures are dropping, especially with clearing skies. We typically see that. So temperatures drop, especially in the desert Southwest, Southern California. We're closer to about 5 degrees off from where we should be around this time of year in the next week and a half or so. Let's talk temperatures for your Sunday though, because temps will be right around those upper 50s for areas of Sonora and Jackson, 63 in Ione, 56 Arnold, 54 Pollock Pines. Now looking at the high Sierra, things will start to taper off. Look at this big difference here in temperature from Sunday to Monday, 51 down to 36. A huge change happening as we start moving through the work week here. 34, 33 for the highs Tuesday, Wednesday, also bringing in that snowfall. Bay Area temperatures will be in those mid to upper 60s, 59 in San Francisco with those mid 60s in Modesto. Looking at the Sacramento area, we'll see about 66 degrees for the high today. And again, things start dropping off as we move into Monday, low 60s to upper 50s with thunderstorm chances Tuesday and Wednesday. The following week, looks like we'll see those temperatures there starting to move into those mid 60s.